Mario, AJ, Chavez, give it up, give it up.
What's up, Groundstack? So, Elvin kind of laid the tracks for me, talking about retarded and fucked up. You know, I'm in that category. I gotta say, I'm definitely in that category. You know, here's an example. So, I've been watching Love on the Spectrum. Anybody else watch that shit? That is some good shit. And because I'm a special case, like, the only question that popped up into my mind is it legal to fuck retarded people in the United States? Well, is it? I fucking want to know. You know, because I'm afraid to Google that shit. Because my algorithm is fucked up as it is, you know what I mean? It's a lot like this picture on this wall. It's got fucking donkeys and it looks like a nun pleasuring herself right here. That's kind of like my Ford algorithm at the house. So I didn't want to look it up because I wasn't sure if it was legal or not. So I had to thought project myself there. What would it be like to fuck a retarded person? You know, I had to picture myself walking into a steamy room, all bricked up, you know what I mean? I see her laying on the bed, her little mongoloid face, just all sexy, just staring at me, you know what I mean? She's got a John Cena t-shirt on, you know, 2 different kinds of socks. She's got a grilled cheese sandwich in one hand and the other. Big retarded bush, by the way, big retarded bush. Probably with a gummy bear all tangled in it. I don't know. Anyway, but I had to picture that shit. I got enough fucked up fetishes as it is. I mean, I like retarded, you know, maybe not retarded, I haven't fucked one, but I definitely like midgets. I like big bitches. And I dabble a little bit in quadruple amputees. Now, midgets, I'll tell you about midgets. See, I used to date a midget and I had to dump her, you know, because she was only into 6 to 9. And I only ended up licking her fucking feet, so I was very disappointed. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do that. You know, then you got quadruple amputees. Now this is an interesting scenario here. I think they're the perfect type of woman. And I'll tell you because they're never gonna walk out of your life because they don't got any fucking legs. They're never gonna go through your phone because they got any fucking hands or arms. You know what I mean? They're just, it's all good. And if she starts to talk shit, that bitch might not get fed for a week. You know what I'm saying? You know, and sex could be interesting with somebody with arms and legs. They used to have this thing they had back in Vietnam when guys would have their R&R. It's called a basket fuck. Anybody ever heard what that is? You know, it's where they would put a chick in a basket and they cut the hole in the bottom of it, and just their ass and genitals are hanging out the bottom, and they would lower them with a rope onto their shit and spin them around. That's kind of like what you can do to an amputee minus the basket. You know what I mean? You can push her on the forehead and she'll just suck your dick. Like that, like kind of like with the pocket bags. And then you just roll her away, you know? And then you got big women. Now big women, this is my expertise. See, they call me the Chupacabra because I'm an expert in pleasuring big women. You know, but it takes time and practice, you know, patience to get under their strength. Because you gotta be able to lift their big ass fucking legs up in the air. And once you get them up, sometimes you might get a fragrance of corn chips coming out of there. And I don't give a shit, I fucking like corn chips. I really do. And sometimes, you know, they can't always see everything down there. You know, they might get a little lint. You know, I call that clitty litter. You know, get a little clitty litter down there. You know? And it's never a pretty sound when you're going down on a big woman, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, you like that, baby? And she's like, yeah, baby, keep it. And I don't, you like that when I do that? Yeah, keep going, keep going. It's not a pretty sound. Anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it right there. I said enough nonsense and discussed it to you guys enough. Anyway, give it up for our host and give it up for Groundstack. Thanks so much for having us here. Sorry if I offended you and said some shit. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. So fuck you. Thank you.